Good morning, North Posey. I'm Dharma.
And I'm Reagan. Thank you for joining us for another episode of NPTV.
We're glad everyone made it to school safely today with the inclement weather. At this time, we'd like you all to stand for a moment of silence. Now please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Today for lunch is Bosco sticks with tater tots.
Also, the Riley Dance-a-thon field trip is today.
What's the Riley Dance-a-thon?
Well, Dharma, the Dance-a-thon is going to take place at North Elementary from 8:30 to 11 and at South Terrace from 12 to 2. Each high school member who participates must raise a minimum of $50 for Riley Children's Hospital. High school student council members are going to teach the elementary students dances and then dance with them during their gym time. All money raised will go to Riley Children's Hospital.
That sounds like a really cool experience.
There will be a peers meeting during lunch in room M16. And this year's musical is quickly approaching. Come see Bye Bye Birdie on March 17th or 18th. Stay tuned to hear more information about ticket sales.
Also coming up is the STEM Fair on March 14th from 5 to 8 p.m. in the main gym. This event is free to everyone, even if you're not showing a project in the event. The STEM Fair is where engineering, construction, and most science classes will present projects they have been working on all year.
The robotics team will also be teaching visitors about robotics and what Bernard was made to do. On Tuesday, March 7th, there will be an FCA meeting at 7:30 in the auditorium.
On Wednesday, March 8th, we will be on club schedule, so all classes will be shorter than usual. This week, we have another senior spotlight. Today, we are highlighting senior Emma Moore.
Emma is an involved student who participates in the Fine Arts Academic Team, Spell Bowl Team, tennis, 4-H, and she owns her own bakery.
Emma has been a proud member of the Fine Arts Academic Team for the past 3 years, serving as captain all 3 years. As a captain, Emma is responsible for making the final decision on a question's answer in the event of a disagreement. Last year, Emma valiantly led her team to the state championship, where they took home the state championship title and remained undefeated in their season.
She has also been a member of the Spell Bowl Team for 3 years. The past 2 years, Emma has been a key contributor to winning the state championship title, as she earned a perfect score at both the area and state competition. She is always encouraging her teammates and exemplifying the qualities of a good teammate.
Emma is also a proud 3-year member of the girls' tennis team. She enjoys learning the technical moves and contributing to the growth and success of the program.
As if her plate isn't full enough, Emma has also been involved with 4-H for the past 5 years, serving as president of the Hoosier Boosters Club and vice president for the Junior Leaders Club. At the fair, Emma spends numerous hours working in the Junior Leader food booth and perfecting her baked goods that she submits to the exhibit building.
Speaking of baked goods, Emma has her own baking business, uniquely named Give Me More Bakery. She bakes a variety of goods for weddings, birthdays, and other special occasions. She also self-manages an Instagram and TikTok account to promote her business. I highly recommend giving it a look. We are so proud of Emma for all her accomplishments, and we can't wait to see what she does next in her future endeavors.
Now sending it over to Cajun Katie with sports.
Good morning, North Posey, and welcome back to another segment of NPSN. I'm Cage.
And I'm Katie.
Boys basketball won their first game in their sectional against South Spencer Tuesday with a score of 58-56. The next game is tonight against Perry Central. The theme is Wide Out. Show up and show out.
Congratulations, boys, and also good luck tonight. Now switching over to track, Coach Amber Pickens is the new head coach of the North Posey track team. Coach Pickens stated that track has always been an important part of her life.
When asked why track was so important to her, she described it as a sport that gives all kids from all backgrounds and economic situations a chance to find greatness and strength in themselves.
Coach Pickens continued on saying that she encourages her team to always push themselves and they will find the strength they didn't know they had, inevitably making themselves better.
Coach Pickens ran track all 4 years of high school and ran for AAU in the summer. Pickens stated that many of her best memories in life happened on the track with her track family.
Coach Pickens' goals for the season are to help equip the athletes with the skills and confidence needed for them to meet their goals this year, while building a family atmosphere for their team.
Pickens wants her athletes to fall in love with the sport as she did, and know that they have greatness inside of them and that they have a coach who wants to help them find it.
We asked Coach Pickens how she keeps her team encouraged on the track. She likes pointing out what they are doing well and cheering them on while they are doing the work.
Also, just finding a moment to let them know that they are seen and their efforts are noted is very important to her. Coach Pickens started a Goat of the Week to help bring them together and give each athlete an opportunity to be noticed.
Now, some of this year's track members have so many positive things to say about their new coach. One member stated, Coach Pickens always pushes us to do better in so many ways, but one of the main ways is by conditioning. Even if we don't want to, she pushes us and gives us the encouragement.
Another member said Coach Pickens does an amazing job of pushing the team to its full potential and coaches everyone to be not only be physically strong, but also mentally strong so we can give it 100%.
North Posey is so happy to have such an encouraging role model and coach for this year's track members. Thank you, Coach Pickens, for all you do, and we can't wait to follow the team's season. Now sending it over to weather.
Good morning, North Posey. I'm Braylon, the ghost. Welcome back to the Weather Corner. There's been a few spurts of warm weather in the last few weeks. I would expect to start seeing a lot more sun this month, which means an extra hour of sunlight and one less hour of the night. Hopefully it starts feeling more like spring. It's not time to bring out the skeeter meter quite yet, but we are getting there. Anyway, time to look at the forecast. Well, today, as you can tell, it is very rainy and the wind's gonna pick up later, so be careful about that. Tomorrow is gonna be sunny. It's gonna be a good day to get outside, but still a little chilly. On Sunday, it is going to be partly cloudy with a high of 65 and a low of 48. And Monday, it is going to warm up quite a bit, still partly cloudy. It's going to be a high of 74 and a low of 43. Well, that's your weather for the next few days. Now sending it to Maggie and Dharma in the community corner.
This upcoming Monday, our academic teams will compete at Pike Central for the PAC competition. This is the season's first competition, so the teams are eager to put all their hard work to the test after an intense 4 months of studying. North Posey has 6 teams that represent them at each competition. These teams consist of English, Math, Fine Arts, Social Studies, Science, and an interdisciplinary team that is composed of 1 member from each of the 5 subjects.
During the competition, each team must answer 25 multiple-choice questions based on the materials listed in their outline. Up to 5 members may compete in one competition. For the first 12 questions, 3 team members will compete. Then there will be an intermission, where 2 of the 3 team members can switch out with their other team members. The team captain stays in the entire time.
This year, the theme is the Age of Exploration. Each team's information has been taken from that time period. Today, we would like to highlight each of the 5 subjects that represent North Posey.
First up is the English team. This team of 8 members is led by senior captain Dharma Fridley. Also on the team are Reese Butler, Quinn Fallowfield, Tori Abernathy, Annalise Mays, Shawnee Lamar, Maggie McCutcheon, and Cindy Smith. This year, they are tasked with analyzing and understanding a novel, 4 poems, and a Shakespeare play. They meet twice a week after school to discuss materials together, but also spend countless hours outside of practice studying on their own. The English team was also state champions in 2021, and they hope to win back that title this year. When asked by Coach Frau Schmidt to describe the team in 1 word, she said they are involved.
Next up is the Math team. This team of 5 is led by senior captain Reagan Kester. Also on the team are Audrey Fisher, Aiden McMunn, Jonathan Schmidt, and Caden Conyers. This year, they are covering multiple areas within the math realm, but each concept is centered around the idea of longitude. Concepts include spherical trig, rational functions, advanced geometry, and logic and set theory. They were also tasked with learning about John Harrison, the man who solved the longitude problem, and read a book about longitude. They practice twice a week and often fueled with popcorn and donut balls, but never candy from Mr. Nance's stash. When asked to describe the team in 1 word, Mr. Nance said that they are diverse.
Then there's the Fine Arts team. This team of 8 is led by senior captain Emma Moore. Also on the team are Allison Workmeister, Madeline Galindo, Kylie Kaiser, Aubrey Vaughn, Lee Patrick, Cassie Mays, and Carter Shank. This year, they are studying a variety of Renaissance and Baroque art pieces, ranging from portraits to religious depictions to mythological scenes. They also have 4 musical composers whose pieces they must be able to identify just by listening. All the works come from Spain during the 1400 to 1600s era. The coach, Mrs. Wilson, says the best word to describe this team is awesome. She says the team has a strong dedication to mastering the material, and it paid off. Last year, the Fine Arts team won the title of undefeated state champions. They hope to win it back-to-back this year.
Next up is the Social Studies team. They are the smallest team out of our 5 teams with only 3 members, Lainey Owens, Kylie DeVoy, and Jackson Bosecker. They meet twice a week to discuss their materials. This year, they are reading a book about Columbus and overseas exploration, studying the exchange of plants and animals, slavery, and the exchange of diseases. When asked to describe the team in one word, Coach Thompson says that they are ambitious.
And last but not least is the science team. The team of 4 includes Maddie Emge, Emily Kern, Addie Gamblin, and Lillian Tenbarge. They have quite the variety of information to study over the topics of physics, biology, and chemistry. For physics, they are learning about the different instrumentations of navigating the ocean. For biology, the origins of phylogeny and taxonomy. And for chemistry, different types of alloys used during that time period and redox equations. The coach, Mrs. Broshier, said the team is always supportive of one another and eager to understand the challenging material.
We wish the teams the best of luck as they compete next week and at their future competitions. Now sending it over to Ian for a special video game interview.
Hello everybody and welcome to Ian's video game review. Today he's going to be reviewing Dirt Rally 2.0.
Okay, Dirt Rally 2.0 time, let's go. We're gonna review Dirt Rally 2.0. This game may be difficult, but at the same time it can be fun. The amount of options for your okay. What do I do? Oh yeah, there's different, event types, like Railroad Rally, you have to fight against the clock on your own, but you can total your car at any moment. Then there's Rallycross, which is basically like races, right? But you have to take something called a Joker Wrap, which basically you have to take at least once, but if you jump start, you have to take 2, otherwise you go with some time penalty. And there's so many type of vehicles, like Trailblazers, Rallycross vehicles, and many more. And this game gets you can go around the world. My favorite location is the snow areas, like for example Finland. This game gets at least 8.9 out of 10.
I think Dirt Rally 2.0 sounds very interesting. If anyone is into racing games, consider giving this one a try.
Oh, well, that's it, Vikings. We all hope we have a fantastic day.
And don't forget to do your homework. NPTV signing off.